Howdy folks. I'm here to review the Shadow Light Tarot. I accidentally came across this particular deck while I was looking for another deck, which is funny because it had a similar name. But when I saw this, I knew I had to have it, especially because it's an indie printed deck. There are several really good qualities about it. It's very Rider Waite based, so it's very easy to read. Not only that, I've had a lot of people come in and out of my store and they're all looking for that one black and white deck. So of course we have the Hermetic Tarot and a couple other mass-produced decks, but this is definitely something that I would recommend if you have the funds to do so. A couple things came with this. I actually ordered this off of the creator's website. I'll make sure to put that in the description box down below. But a couple things came with it. First off, we'll look at this nice little pin that came with it. See if I can get it to focus. There it is. The skelly head with the third eye, the cog wheel. And then it came with, or I believe I ordered it separate. I can't remember, but it is on the site. This is a reading cloth. Has the zodiac on it. It's very nifty. Feels like a babushka, or whatever you call it. The things you put on your head. One of those cloths that you get. Remember the red or blue ones? Handkerchief. Yeah, so it is very compact. It is great to stow in a bag or a purse, say you're traveling. And speaking of traveling, the purchase of this deck also came with a miniature size of the deck. It doesn't have as many details, that's for sure, but let me open this for you. It is a small deck. I actually think about doing something with it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. This is what the back looks like. It comes with these extra cards as well. Comes with extra planet cards. So let's set the big box aside really quick. I'll only show you a couple of these. The Waking Canvas. And the cards are pretty plain. They are black and white. They have different planetary. You could definitely use these if you are a astrologer, or maybe you like to do astrology with your tarot cards. It's definitely a nice touch to kind of put in here. If you see, I'm going to go through them really fast. I'm not going to do a flip through with the small, but they definitely have a feel of the other cards with them, and I'll show you. So first, this comes in a magnetic box, which I'm really happy about. So this says Shadow Light Tarot is an 88 card hand illustrated deck acting as a modern renovation of the tarot. Explore the 22 paths and elemental realms never before seen through infinite panoramic worlds, every digital creating a living breathing realm embodied with the esoteric symbolism and magic. Discover the true balance existing between the shadow casted by the light. Okay, it was founded in 2008, just has some of their information. The box is very thick, it's very well put together. I'm very impressed with it. It has this nice tree inside. This also came with some extra cards. So yes, the 88. I separated those so that we could have a better look. The Waking Canvas has information, and it's wakingcanvas.com, erictecce.com, erictecce.com, and it has several cards: practitioner, the artist, the reader, wild, astrologer, has a tree, has a couple more trees, a mountain, has their scenes in it, and it has different elemental symbols in there. So these were created part to honor the people that helped with the deck. The little white book that comes with it is actually a little black book. It has black pages. It has runes in it, different meanings of the runes, very quick meaning. It also has what the cards look like in a panoramic. I'll show you. The cards are panoramic. So they fit together and they make a scene. So we have a quick reference here of the majors. The runes and the planets they're associated with. And then the Kabbalist Tree of Life. Also has another tree here. Talks about the elements. And it has different information. It's not actually a study book, but it has different types of information in there. Now, it does have this nice silver gilding, if you can see it. Which gives it a nice touch. The silver does come off on your hands, like most silver does. Silver is very hard to gild with. The cardstock is pretty good. It's not the best out there, but it definitely has a better quality than mass market production. So I'll do a couple cards that'll be a little bit hard to see. You can see each card when you lay it down makes a scene. And it'll go on so forth and so forth. Let me see if I can. You can see they all kind of fit together. The Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. They all look like they're going on a journey. Probably something, you know, really, I'm really half tempted to put them down on the floor and test them out and see how it works. But so we'll start from the beginning. We'll do a flip through of the large ones. And as I was going to compare, you can see the Fool on here and the Fool on the miniature are the same. This is so you can travel with the deck and probably not get lost in the imagery. The imagery is very heavy. So a lot of people that do not like heavy imagery may not feel very comfortable with this deck, but I, however, think it's exquisite. Every piece, every drawing, every part of the cards are completely thought out, and they're very Rider-Waite friendly. See, we have the Venus symbol here, female, the Empress, pregnancy, the lamb, all of her wheat. She's not missing anything. The Emperor, the High Priest, which would be the Hierophant. I like how they call him the High Priest, not the Hierophant. The Lovers, they still have the entity in the back, the two lovers. The Chariot, the two giant cats. Strength, the Lion. The Hermit. The Wheel, which looks like a zodiac planetary model, which is very nice. I like that. And they still combined everything from the Rider-Waite in there. Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, which I really like. Looks like a skull in the back with a river flowing from him, and we have the crow and the dove, or the raven and the dove, whatever you want to call it. Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, which is very gorgeous, the Moon, the sun. Let's see if I can get a little closer for you guys. There we go. And I'll stop with the commentary here and just do a flip through so you can take a look at the deck. Oh, I love the Seven of Swords. I love it. These are the wands that we're looking at. The minors do not have names on them, they just have a Roman numeral that looks like whatever suit that it is. So we have the cups, and then here you'll see the Roman numerals up there. Each suit also fits together to make a pentagram. All right, now let's try and give it a shuffle. See how this shuffles. They're a little bit stiff. They do pretty well. Let's go ahead and go ahead and give these a shuffle then. See how they do. They are a little bit stiff, which is probably to be expected from a new deck of cards with okay cardstock. I would expect some wear and tear out of these cards. If you read professionally, or if you are a rough shuffler, or you do a lot of shuffling, so you have a nervous habit and you just sit there and constantly shuffle your cards, I do see a future of wear and tear on these. However, if you're gentle with these, I think that they'll last quite a while, but they will definitely wear out faster than, say, a rose petal finish deck or a waterproof deck, something like that. So other than that, I would give these cards probably 9 stars out of 10. I really enjoyed them. I really like the way that the artist portrays them. I love all the hidden things in them. It's very esoteric. At the same time, is very easy to read if, say, you're new and you're wanting something different from the classic Rider-Waite. And you really enjoy art or different types of scenic things to look at, and say it works really well with you, it speaks to you, this would be the type of deck that you could use instead of a classic Rider-Waite, because you could still actually enjoy your books that you're learning from, because they are very heavy with the Rider-Waite. Now, one thing I did forget to mention, the travel cards are made out of linen cardstock. I would have really loved to see these on the linen cardstock instead of the regular thin paper cardstock. This would have been a really nice touch, but that's really my only gripe, is a little bit of the cardstock. And for the price, I believe they were like $70 or $80. I do want to say that for that price, I would have expected a little bit better cardstock, but hey, you know, you can't have everything, right? Well, maybe you can. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of the Shadowlight deck. If you are a collector, or if you like the Rider-Waite system but don't necessarily love the colors of the Rider-Waite, this may be a great option, and this would be the deck for you. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.